Prince William attends FA Cup final in first event since Prince Harry's damning attack. Prince William stepped inside Wembley Stadium ahead of the FA Cup final 2021 between Chelsea FC and Leicester City. Football lover Prince William briefly spoke with players of the two teams ahead of tonight's final at London's Wembley Stadium. The Duke of Cambridge attended the 140th FA Cup final as the president of the Football Association, FA. In his role, he also stood on the pitch, proudly singing the FA Cup hymn "Abide With Me" together with players and the public. Prince William appeared in high spirits despite today marking his first public appearance since the release of a podcast featuring his brother Prince Harry, in which he seemed to hit out at the firm. On Thursday, Prince Harry appeared in the latest episode of the Armchair Expert podcast, led by Hollywood actor Dax Shepard. During the 90-minute-long chat, the Duke of Sussex spoke at length about his approach to mental health, his work and years in the military. But he also compared life in the royal family to a mix between being on The Truman Show, the popular 1997 film, and being in a zoo. And he seemingly criticized his own upbringing, saying as a parent he is adopting a different parenting method from the one chosen by his father Prince Charles to break the cycle of pain and suffering. Prince William took over the presidency of the FA in 2006 from Prince Andrew. The Duke has been particularly outspoken in this role over the past few weeks, leading charges against harassment and racism in the sport. In January, he called out the despicable racist abuse being inflicted on several top players in Britain. He wrote on Kensington Palace's Twitter account, "We all have a responsibility to create an environment where such abuse is not tolerated, and those who choose to spread hate and division are held accountable for their actions. That responsibility extends to the platforms where so much of this activity now takes place. I commend all those players, supporters, clubs and organizations who continue to call out and condemn this abuse in the strongest terms." To signal this message was coming from him, he signed it off with a W. Last month, he spoke against the European Super League project, announced on April 19. Taking to Twitter again to express his views, he wrote, "Now, more than ever, we must protect the entire football community, from the top level to the grassroots, and the values of competition and fairness at its core. I share the concerns of fans about the proposed Super League and the damage it risks causing to the game we love." 2 days later, after it was announced the Super League project was not going ahead, he tweeted again, saying, "I'm glad the united voice of football fans has been heard and listened to. It is now really important that we use this moment to secure the future health of the game at all levels. As president of the FA, I'm committed to playing my part in that work. W." 2 weeks ago, he also joined football teams, sports journalists, organizations and individuals in a social media blackout, a move designed to stand up against online harassment and bullying. In a tweet announcing his move, he wrote, "As president of the FA I joined the entire football community in the social media boycott this weekend." Earlier this month, shortly after the end of the blackout, the Duke visited the Aston Villa High Performance Centre, where he learned more about Villa's community outreach program, the initiatives launched during the pandemic to support the community, and had a chance to chat with players of his favorite team. Community and the social media boycott this weekend. Earlier this month, shortly after the end of the blackout, the Duke visited the Aston Villa High Performance Centre, where he learned more about Villa's community outreach program, the initiatives launched during the pandemic to support the community, and had a chance to chat with players of his favorite team.